All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about something incredibly important today, how we can get children with rare diseases in Canada the treatments they need faster. And at the heart of it all is an amazing group called the RareKids-CAN network. We're going to explore how they're building a very real bridge to hope. Okay, so where does this all begin? Well, it kicks off with a question that on the surface sounds pretty straightforward, but wow, is it complicated. And that's because when a child has a rare disease, every single second counts. Time is everything. So here's the big one. How do we close that gap? You know, the huge gap between a brilliant discovery in a lab and getting a real, life-saving treatment into the hands of a child who needs it, like yesterday? That's the exact problem RareKids-CAN was designed to solve.
And the answer? Well, it boils down to one powerful word: collaboration. Look, this isn't a problem any one person, or even one brilliant organization, can fix on their own. No way. It takes a team, a really big, powerful, united team.
And that team, that's RareKids-CAN. You gotta understand, this isn't just some organization working in a silo. It's a national coalition. Think of it like a whole ecosystem, all working together with one single, laser-focused goal: to clear the path to new treatments, make it simpler, and you guessed it, make it faster, for every single kid in Canada who needs it.
So who's in this coalition? Who makes up this ecosystem? Well, you've got the researchers, the doctors, of course, but also the families themselves and industry partners. And getting all of them, in the same room, working together, that's the secret sauce right there. It just shatters those old school silos and gets everyone rowing in the exact same direction.
Okay, so how does this bridge actually get built? What are the nuts and bolts here? Because this isn't just some nice idea, a mission statement on a website. Nope. This is a system. It's a real engine designed to get things done. The whole strategy rests on what they call the 5 pillars of research. And what's so smart about this is that it covers the entire journey from A to Z. It starts with that first spark of a discovery in the lab, and it sees it all the way through clinical trials, data collection, regulatory approval, and finally getting it out into the real world. It's a complete 360-degree approach. Nothing gets missed. And when you have a system that solid, you can start aiming really, really high. We're talking about huge goals here, like attracting the best clinical trials from all over the world right here to Canada. Making sure every single kid can get in on a trial, no matter if they live in a big city or a small town. And of course, the big one, getting more treatments officially approved by Health Canada so they can help people.
And check this out. The firepower behind this network is just wow. Over 180 pediatric experts. Think about that. That's not just a number on a page. That's a massive pool of brainpower, of expertise, of skill, all ready to go. It's the foundation of the whole thing.
This is where that whole bridge idea really clicks into place. Just picture it. On one side of a huge canyon, you've got all the science, all the brilliant research. And on the other side, you've got the kids and their families waiting for hope. This network, with all those experts, is the bridge. It's what connects the two, making that journey from research to real life not just possible, but faster and safer.
But here's where things get really revolutionary. And this is so important. This bridge isn't just being built by a bunch of scientists in some far-off lab. No. In a complete flip of the old script, the patients and their families, they're right there at the center of it all. They're not just passengers along for the ride. They're the architects helping to design the thing. This slide just nails the difference. The old way, patients were kind of just subjects. They were told what was happening. But in this new model, they're not just invited to listen. They are empowered to contribute. They're helping to draw the blueprints, making sure the path actually makes sense for them. It's a total game changer. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? The network isn't just about inviting families to the table. It's about giving them the tools, the know-how, everything they need so that when they speak up, their voice has a real impact. It changes things. That's what real partnership looks like. And guess what? This isn't just a feel-good story. It gets real results. We're talking about patient partners who have actually helped speed up access to clinical trials. We're talking about young people, like Simon, who are getting involved and making huge contributions. There are amazing stories about therapies that have completely changed a child's life. This isn't just theory. It's happening right now.
So all this progress, it isn't just about systems and goals. At its core, it's about people. It's about community. Before anything else, this network is a place where people can connect, share what they're going through, and support each other. It's how that bridge gets stronger, piece by piece, from the ground up.
And one of the simplest, best ways to plug into this community is through these things called coffee chats.
They're exactly what they sound like. Super informal, online get-togethers where parents and caregivers can connect. It's a place to share tips, talk about what's going on, or honestly just to listen and know you're not alone. The support there is incredible, and it's so easy to join in.
And this is the really cool part. Everyone has a role to play here. Everyone can help strengthen this bridge. If you're a family member or a patient, maybe you start by joining a coffee chat. Or maybe you want to go all in and become a patient partner. And for the experts, the researchers, you can join the database to lend your brainpower, or maybe mentor the next wave of scientists. Every single one of these things, no matter how big or small, helps.
And for any of you pros listening, doctors, researchers, this is a really key point. Joining the expert database isn't some lifelong commitment. It's super flexible. It just means you're putting your hand up to say, hey, if something comes up that's right in my wheelhouse, let me know. There's absolutely no obligation. It's designed to be easy and to respect your time.
So, when you zoom out and look at the whole picture, you realize RareKids-CAN isn't just about what's happening today. It's really about building a completely different future.
The goal is a future where pediatric research is just better, more collaborative, way more effective, and, so importantly, a lot more inclusive for everybody.
So if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. The real magic happens when you bring everyone together. The progress, the breakthroughs, they come from that incredible energy you get when you mix top-tier scientific expertise with the real-world lived experience of families. When those two things come together, the impossible starts to look pretty possible.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. A new connection made in a coffee chat, an idea somebody shares, even just a small bit of support. Any of those things could be the tiny spark that ignites the next huge breakthrough. So really, the question isn't just about what this network can do. It's about what we can all do when we do it together.